Good morning all. I welcome you to Medicos. Today's our topic is brachial artery, topic of upper limb. So there is a path of writing answer of any artery or nerve in anatomy. So this path gives you full marks. So first we have to write something about that nerve or artery, that is introduction is the very important point in writing any of the answer of anatomy. Introduction, origin, termination, course. We have to write the course with flowchart. So it is very simple. First we have to write the origin, then termination, then we have to write origin, termination, and in addition to these two, in between these two we have to write the course. So course is laterally, medially, backward, upward, straight. That words we have to use in this, between these two. Okay. Then we have to write branches and we have to explain some branches like radial artery goes on the lateral aspect of the arm and supplies the muscle. So this all explanation we have to write in the branches. Then we have to draw a diagram and that's it about the any artery of any or any nerve we have to write in this pattern. So our topic is brachial artery. It is very simple. So I have made some notes for it is easy understanding. So see, I have write here origin, I have write termination, and I have write this whole thing is course. So first extent. So first is introduction. So brachial artery is a artery of upper limb. Okay, it is a major artery of upper limb. So it is continuation of axillary artery. In the case of nerve, we have to write the root value of nerve. Okay, so it's artery. So first we'll do extent. So see, origin. So it is continuation of axillary artery in arm. Okay, in arm it is continuation of axillary artery in axilla. Okay, so the brachial artery is continuation of axillary artery. It goes at the lower border of teres major till the elbow joint. Then lower border of teres major, it passes downward and laterally at the level of elbow joint and terminates by giving two branches, radial artery and ulnar artery. So radial artery is a small branch and ulnar artery is large branch. So if we consider that this is our arm, okay, this is our forearm, here I elbow joint, okay. So we have to, this is in our neck, okay. So this is axillary artery, this is our axilla. So this is axillary artery, and see here at the lower border of teres major, it forms a brachial artery. So brachial artery runs in the arm, and then at the lower border of teres major, or we will say neck of radius, it divides into two, ulnar and radial artery. Okay. So this is our brachial artery. So this artery we are going to study. Okay. So this is our brachial artery. Very simple. So you can write, you can draw this simple diagram as well, and this main diagram you have to do. So here you can see that here this is our axillary artery. After crossing teres major muscle, it becomes the brachial artery. So brachial artery in arm till here. So at the lower border of elbow joint, it becomes radial and ulnar artery by dividing into two branches. So you can remember radial and ulnar. Okay, radial artery and ulnar artery. So radius here and ulna. So radial artery and ulnar artery. You can remember it very easily. But for these branches, I have a trick. So trick is PSIN. PSIN. So P is first branch, that is profunda brachii artery. Okay, again first branch is profunda. PSIN. P is for profunda brachii. S is for superior ulnar collateral. I is for inferior ulnar collateral. N is for nutrient artery, and RU is nothing but radial and ulnar artery. Radial and ulnar artery. Very simple. PSIN is a very simple trick to remember the brachial artery. So P is for profunda brachii, S is for superior ulnar collateral, I is for inferior ulnar collateral, and N is for nutrient branch, nutrient artery. This is all about brachial artery. Thank you so much.